let's talk about some of the basics of reading a screenplay or sides from a screenplay, which are excerpts of that screenplay that you'll be given for auditions and callbacks. For this video, we're going to take a look at a scene from the pilot of Stranger Things. When you get sides, they typically look something like this. You'll have part of the script crossed off, the part they don't need you to perform, and they'll clearly mark where they want you to begin. Now, the first thing you'll see that might be a little confusing are those big bold lines, the scene headings. They always begin with either EXT or INT. Now what that means is just exterior or interior. You want to know if you're inside or outside the location, because interior middle school and exterior middle school are two different places. The rest of the scene is going to be made up pretty much of text in two different places. One, where it goes all the way across the page, like you can see where it says, as the boys slot their wheels into bike racks, they look around at all the kids streaming in, looking for Will. Now that's the action. That's what's going on, but not what people are saying. Sometimes it's information and description about the scene that you need to know, or it's just describing what the characters are doing. Now the text that's centered in the middle of the page, that's dialogue. People speaking, what they're saying to each other. You'll see in all caps the name of the character that's speaking, and then the dialogue beneath that. Now, after the character's name, sometimes there's something in parentheses. You'll see halfway down the page, it says Troy in parentheses, OS. What that means is off screen. So Troy starts speaking and we hear him before we see him. You'll also see on his next line, it says continued in parentheses. That's just used when a character has two lines in a row. It got interrupted by the action, but it hasn't changed which character is speaking, so it's used to indicate that and help out the actor. Now there's another kind of parenthetical you'll see. It goes in the section with the dialogue. These types of parentheticals help describe how the actor is saying the line, or sometimes an action they're doing on the line at the same time as the line, or which strongly informs the line. So you'll see at the top of the page here, it says James mocking lisp. The actor playing James won't say the words mocking lisp. That's what he'll do on the line. I told you a million times. You can see it again farther down the page where it says Lucas under breath. So that means Lucas isn't going to deliver this line like, numbskulls! He's going to say it under his breath, numbskulls. It makes for a very different line. So parentheticals can be really important. They also can be really helpful in helping us know who the character is speaking to or which way they're directing the line. You'll see on the next line, it says Mike to Dustin. So we know exactly who he's addressing. Sometimes, over the course of a character's line, there will be multiple parentheticals because they change who they're speaking to. A really common one you'll see in scripts is someone on the phone who's also talking to people in the room. So it might say, Sally, into phone, hey Barbara, what's going on? To her kids, stop talking, I'm on the phone. That sort of thing. Then typically the sides will indicate for you where to stop. Or you'll just get to the end of the scene or the end of the page. Like and follow for more tips and lessons like these, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments.